Go, but you hypocrite! You hypocrite!
Come on, ground.
You hypocrite!
No, you are a hypocrite.
No, you are a hypocrite!
You are to be charged and go to different things. You have Munafir!
I'm a traitor!
All the Munafir! Where is the common ground?
God save the king!
You can scream,
God save the king!
You can
God save the king!
Breaking your girls, grooming your children, and committing crimes on you.
You're a poison! You're just poison! You're a poison! You've got poison in your heart! You've got poison! Poison in your heart and in your head!
You always claim with stuff, and you Muslim criminal down that is because
You're vying to collaborate.
I don't collaborate with anybody. I just feel my brother.
To oppose you. This is my corner. I'm standing here. English people and Muslim people standing together against nonsense like you.
So you're happy with Rotherham? You're happy with Rotherham, Rochester? You're happy with rape of British women?
Stupid man. Why would I be happy with Rotherham?
Well, because in your attempt to try to falsely unify people, you would want women and children to be raped because you don't want to cause community disharmony. This is people like you are the ones who depict out the name Pakistani on rape reports. People like you do that.
Know me.
People like you do that. I said people like you who do that. Like you, the ones who would rather not write down the name Pakistani than to keep Muslims and liberals like you united. You would rather your daughter to get raped than to actually blame the rapist. That's why people like you. You are the problem with this country. You are the problem with this nation. You are the cancer in this country.
He's a traitor.
I'm a traitor.
No, you're the cancer of this nation. Liberal leftists who allow their daughters to be raped than to point the problem
I
out.
suggest the problem is people like you who won't talk about the issue.
What is the issue?
Okay, what is the issue? What is the issue? I've got no problem. I will talk about Muslim rape gangs all day long.
Both of you are already a problem. I'm standing here
Apologising for the rape of British women.
Since when?
Now.
Continue. Sorry. Why are you having tattoos? This is haram. Christianity is
He's defending your people. He's defending. No, I'm asking.
Why are you ready?
He's defending your people.
Because you're full of shit.
No, you are full of shit. Even he reject you. Even he reject you.
Have I got tattoos?
Because he doesn't want anything to do with you.
Why don't he? What does he know? He knows nothing. He knows nothing.
He said he knows nothing. On a plane. You must take it.
Look at these people. Do you want to talk about the subject, or do you want to accuse me of...
No, I know what exactly you are. You are the cancer of this nation.
Well, I'm willing to talk about...
We need chemotherapy from people like you.
I don't subscribe, I ain't got a channel, you know.
He believes in nothing.
It doesn't matter what he believes. He believes in liberalism so much he's willing to let these women and children get raped.
Nobody's gonna go up
So,
on your
listen to me.
thing. Your man.
You're here trying to knock me down.
It's easy to knock your liberalism down. It's this easy. It's a piece of cake because your arguments are weak and hollow.
All you've got is argument. You've got nothing to
No, I actually have an argument. That's the whole point. I have an argument. You don't. All I've got is an argument. Thank you.
Muslims raping this, Muslims right.
I just want to know one question.
I thought I'd chime in a little bit.
Looks like he founded a new cult or something. He's the only member. All I want to know.
He's member 001.
And when he's trying to get number 2 today, you never know.
What have I got? I've already said all I needed to say, and you haven't even replied to anything I said. Retort what I said. Okay, my statement is this. Can I give you the statement and then you can retort? My statement is you would rather have your you, the liberal lefty, as of you. Let me make the statement and then retort. The liberal lefty.
I reject your label.
Okay, but I will say this. The liberal lefty.
He's labelling me, and I'm
You label yourself.
He's labelling me just as a premise for his argument.
Can I? Okay, let me
rephrase
rephrase
premise
it.
for his argument. I reject the label. You know.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Let me rephrase it.
What he wants to do is use the issue to keep me in the ball.
No, but you never, brother. But you never.
He wants to use. He doesn't want to deal with the issue. He wants to use the issue.
You're talking over political.
No, that's it. That's it.
When you have issues,
Let me.
I done that. I tried that. I gave it a go. No, I don't know. Well, I'm trying to find out, but I haven't really heard it.
In the dictionary on the mental issues, he has a
Answer me question. Where is the common ground?
Muslim beard. Do you think Muslims invented the beard? Is that what they did? No one else had a beard before Muhammad. I think the beards were around before Muslims. No, I have a Jesus beard. I don't have a Muslim beard.
We live in a time that is parallel between us and Germany. More than parallel.
Because I'm still trying to, I'm getting answer. Good luck, man.
I was you ask, how does it happen? How does that allow to happen? Right? You're asking us to people didn't get up and say something.
Let me just tell us what the common ground is.
Where we are today.
Like and subscribe. Office TV. Quick, shameless promotion.
Without question, going on.
I have a question. Still don't know what he's saying.
No idea. I'll just be calling him all the time.
Every day, stories show.
Should socks and sandals be a crime?
What?
Should the sandals with no socks be a crime?
Oh, look at you, the fashionista.
Come on.
Sorry. Where did you get that? CNN?
I can't remember actually.
CNN.
What are you selling here exactly? What's the idea you're promoting?
The English and Muslim Alliance.
Oh,
Ah, there you go. You see, This is
I
what I
tried
mean.
that one, I tried
This
it.
is what I mean. He had a sip of that one. He rejected. Where did the comment from?
Stand with me or stand against me.
You don't need to be black and white like that. There's more than 2 points. You don't need to divide the world into 2 camps. That's how extremism starts. I would know. I'm very well versed in that.
He will stand away from you.
Yes, that's it.
Not against, not with, just the way.
I just watch and laugh.
But you say that, but it's rather hypocritical because the first thing you said was no.
And then you just tell me about the common ground.
Yes, but I have a right to say that.
Okay. So I'm not denying.
I'm not going to get that.
We're speaking
Not in here.
so that we can speak and talk.
Yeah.
We can talk about sensitive and diverse issues. Yeah. But the problem is, hang on, let me just say, it descends quickly if we're not careful into silly arguments, the shouting back and forth. Right? So I'm not really into that.
Give it a read.
Yeah, my good sir.
I'll be interested to see what experience you had that you were so that's not very helpful, is it?
Very helpful.
Help me in go on YouTube, billions of videos there are on YouTube. Go on YouTube. I mean, you know. The point remains, and really right, too many videos. It'd be much. What's the alternative? Religious debate goes. If you want a religious debate, go to the religious debate. Listen, it's not that funny. Hang on,
It is funny. It's useless.
Because I'm not here to debate religion.
Okay.
But you're doing a Muslim-Christian alliance, which you don't want to debate with religion.
It's in English.
Perfect sense.
It's not a Christian alliance, it's an English alliance.
Oh, I think they tried that.
With Muslims. With Muslims and English. Who are Christians.
What?
Who are Christians.
They may or may not be.
I think they tried that in Russia.
I think you better check the record.
But Muslims are not always Muslim. They're Arabs, they're Egyptians. How come you don't do Egyptian-English alliance? How come you don't do Saudi and English alliance? Yemeni and English alliance?
Because this is a special interest group.
But Muslims are a religious group. But English people can also be Muslim. So why are you doing a Muslim-English alliance when an Englishman who's a Muslim is already united?
Well, it's quite straightforward.
Because you're a bigot and you think all Muslims, because you think all Muslims or brown people are not English.
I think
Otherwise you would just have Yemeni English alliance.
you're saying things that I'm
The reason you're a bigot,
struggling
the reason you're a bigot,
to digest the ridiculousness.
the reason you're a bigot is that you think all Muslims are foreigners.
I don't know why I think.
Because you want to do Muslim-English alliance. Why don't you do Muslim-Arab alliance? Why don't you do Muslim-Ethiopian alliance? Well, because you automatically think all Muslims are foreigners. Not an Englishman can be a Muslim. He doesn't need an English-Muslim alliance. He himself is an alliance with himself. So, if you were actually not bigoted and you didn't have free conception of Muslims all being foreigners, you would have English and non-English Prove me wrong.
Oh, I don't need to.
Why do you have the Muslim-English alliance?
He's saying I'm a bigot. He's projecting onto me his short-sightedness. He doesn't know me or what I think about Muslims.
Your statement is a bigoted statement. It has no English and Muslim.
What's your statement? I'm standing for the English and Muslim alliance.
There you go. English and Muslim alliance. What if an Englishman who's a Muslim?
You English?
No, I'm West Indian. I'm born in Let's move. We're moving.
I'm only asking you. I'm not using it.
Mari's son is dead.
Sorry, I'm standing on a ladder. I've got to project. I'm not screaming at you. You're trying to get hurt. Oh, you're talking about his choice of presentation. And one, intersex persons are conceived male or female. And the term intersex is no longer used medically because it falsely implies that there is a in-between sex.
I follow you because I know wherever you are, there's trouble. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Medical issues that impact their sexual development. In no way should they be used to support the trans argument. They're people who are suffering really challenging medical conditions. And they are definitely male or female. They have experience. No, they are.
Again, you're simplifying. Okay, let's take as an example Turner's syndrome.
Describe Turner's syndrome.
So Turner's syndrome, instead of having an XX chromosome in each cell of your body, which would make you a female, or XY, which would make you a male, people with Turner's have just one chromosome.
The extra chromosome.
No, not an X. Instead of having two X or one X and one X,
Isn't that an anomaly?
they just have. Well, it's an anomaly.
You don't define it. You don't define
It's an anomaly. It's very common.
But you don't define a species by its anomaly. You define a species by its healthy, fully developed norms. And yes, of course there are anomalies.
They present as female, but they don't.
But they're not fertile.
They're not fertile. So they're not really full females, and they're not males.
Well, they've got no Y chromosome, so they're female. Just because they're dysfunctionally healthy, health-wise, doesn't alter their sex. And I mean, so really, all we need to do is...
There are lots of different...
Yes, there are, but they're not the norm. They're not the majority. They're not the majority. They're the minority. In the same way that people born with one arm are a minority. Or people born with many. No, I'm not. I'm saying adult, fully developed humans, which is what one bases one's standards of categorizing species. You don't categorize species by the sick ones, you categorize them by the healthy ones. All the people displaying anomalies, that's not health. A fully developed adult human is a fertile male or female. All the things that you're describing are problems.
Yeah.
And when
You're describing categories, and I'm saying...
No, I'm not describing categories, I'm saying...
Male and female. I'm saying that each of
Male-
those categories is not as clear cut as you're putting them in.
My point is... Oh, what's on my side?
There's a little bit blurring around the edges of those categories.
Why would
We're
you...
even calling it a science stretch, isn't it?
Why would you define a species by the ilk? Not fully functioning and not fully developed.
We allowed to be here?
So like, it's really clear what a healthy adult.
You want to get in on the debate?
I mean, they're not anomalies.
They are anomalies because there's something non-standard happening in the developmental process. The developmental process.
May not be more and more and more people.
But they're still male or female.
This is boring me. I'm leaving.
And I'm not talking about presentation, right? And I think it's something like 0.018% of the population has
Look,
DST.
as it said in kindergarten cop, girls have vaginas, boys have penises. Debate's over.
Now, intersex.
Like Judaism is structure taken out. Like I'm cheering on my Arabian boys. Like, could this be it?
Oh my god, dude!
Just even break your on into like six nice nation states.
I wanted to talk to you actually.
No, 6 nice nation states, right? Just proper tribal.
Hey,
the
no.
United States of Persia.
The United. No, that's the problem. They wouldn't
US
have
what?
that. They're not going to have it like that. They're going to have like Kurdistan and Azerbaijan and this and that. They
When
want
all the Alhamdulillah, the ones with the tall black, the dark, lots with beards, those guys need to go. Those guys need to be defeated.
Dude, I miss talking to you. Start your show again.
I thought the other day, Chef Chicken does it in the stream, but I thought I'm not to actually be on YouTube.
Well, I mean, just have an avatar and just.
Oh yeah, no, I'm coming. You know, calculated risk.
How's the site?
We're excited now. We're about to release. So we got it last night. We shut out Berlin. We're going to San Francisco on Wednesday. So hope to get
You're
venture
on the verge
capital.
of launch?
Venture capital, yeah.
Dude, that thing would have been like
No, but we filmed
insane last year for the
slow and steady. It's 500 days from midterms.
So are you building it up for the midterms then? You try to release it for that?
It's going Wednesday.
Because we got Reform by Nigel Farage. Rupert Lowe started this whole Restore Britain.
Oh yeah.
And
Advance. Habib.
Yeah, so
Just the US intensity, the resist movement in the Democrats. The Democrats spent like 8 billion last year on tech spend.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, we've got the cash, but we were doing dumb things. We're throwing like 650 million went to Meta and Google and ads, knowing that they just didn't have it.
I love it. Like, the Democrats have so screwed
And they
themselves
still-
when they
yeah, they
pissed
still
off the
won,
Jews,
right?
you know. And now they've got no funding, and now all these student protesters are now like realise they're fucked, you know.
The thing is,
Their money, they have no power.
funding for a lot of work causes have just dried up. Pride this year, London last year, I remember last year before 2023, there was a Pride march or something almost every week throughout June. This year, literally, they couldn't even do it in June. They had to do it in July because the week of June, the last week of June, was booked with some other events.
And then you're talking about cancelling the Notting Hill
You
Club.
only know there's peace when Allah's pride is a big commercial opportunity. when Ibn El-Qais in Palestine is actually allowed to wander around, they say Cairo at night. Just Cairo, I know Cairo really well. Because Cairo is not even no harm. Or forget Cairo, that's racist. Indonesia. You know, give it to Indonesia, see how he does.
Guys, I'm gonna go because these guys are gonna get bored. I will catch up with you guys.
Even the Jordanian flag.
Yeah. Oh, it's Adnan Rashid, the biggest liar in the world. Hello. Adnan Rashid. He will look you in the eye and tell you snow is black. Let's move. These guys are boring. What else is there?
Very good, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, what do you guys
sort of stuff I want to say. I get revelation. I don't know. I want just like
These are Unitarian Christians.
I guess I'll see how it is, but I didn't see it even on live.
These are Unitarian Christians. Wonder what this was about. He's busy talking.
On your road in eternity, my dear friend.
Alongside so do you agree with the I don't think why does he name Mary as a part? You ain't stop cutting me off since you started. I'm asking you to just stay on the quiz. See how you start getting aggravated. The boys brought up here that you don't actually have answers for it, and it shows the whole
break down this because if you want to argue against yourself, then there's no point talking. Like the salvation, that's an error, I believe. So let me explain what I mean by salvation. It is let's imagine that you have now how did you in a transplant given a new head. And it takes time for that new heart to be right? By this, so the Bible grants us a new heart, it takes away our diseasing heart, and now the disease is held in remission. It is no longer the disease that kills.
Is that your commentary or is that
so that we are
not every so then the Quran knows that you adding
and everything just heart, mind, soul, eyes, feet, everything. So what is disease no longer exists here. But you're saying that it is both the same. And I think maybe at some point you're saying that it is a done work in the sense of we're completely saved from Syria. But then you're admitting